And yeah, so in this class we are basically covering, the separable verbs in German. Let me share my screen and then we will get started. All right. So, what is separable verbs, right? In any language that we have studied or you would have spoken till now, there are separable verbs. So, for example, in English, um, there are many verbs where you have seen this. Okay, for example, I can give you, uh, for example, let me select the proper color and then give me a second. All right. So I can give example like speak your heart out. Okay. So this is speak out, right? This verb, whatever you are saying, is in two parts. One is at the end, right? Okay. So something like this. Okay. This you are not speaking like speak out your heart. Speak your heart out. Okay, so it is getting separated from speak out at one at the end and here main part here. So similar to this we will have several verbs in German also, and which how we are going to break it, how we are going to conjugate it, we are going to learn in this class. And there are only 10 verbs that we will cover in this class, and after that we will see some examples at the same time while we do the conjugation and how it is getting broken and all that we will see. All right, so let me rub this out and then jump directly to the topic, because if you learn this, okay, we are left with only few of the topics now in A1. This is one of the left out topics which is very very important. So for example, if I say aufstehen, this is one verb, okay, and aufwachen, so something like that. Okay, to get up, you can say. Okay, to get up, this both are similar. Okay, this is similar. So sumakan, how you'll break it up? So here it breaks here at su. Okay, and this breaks at auf. So similar to this, and how we will do the main verb, this main verb will be conjugated, and we will see the example now. Okay. So now let me rub this and give you examples so that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a bit tricky, but it's not very difficult. We will see some examples and you will be all right. Okay, you don't have to get bogged up by this. Okay, all right. So let me directly go to 1 second. Let me see if he's having any issues. I don't see anything. Okay, so now I will say that another verb let us take. Okay, abholen. The meaning is to pick. So we will see all these verbs in this class and then we will try to make sentences. So how it is broken? From here, ab. Okay, first this you break and do the conjugation of main part. So when I say speak out, you are conjugating not out, you are conjugating speak. Okay, he speaks, I speak. So s will come when he is there, when I is there, then I speak. So you are conjugating the main part, okay, not the last which goes at the last, gets separated. So this part you have to understand that what we are going to conjugate, main verb we are going to conjugate, and whatever is separated goes at the end. Like I say he speaks, right, he speaks his heart out. He speaks everything whatever he has in his brain. So we are not conjugating out, we are conjugating speaks. So these two were one verb, speak out. Okay, speak out was one verb. So we are conjugating only speak and rest goes at the end. So now let us get started with conjugation of this, how conjugation happens. We have already seen the conjugation, so it's not going to be so difficult. Only thing is that these verbs are very very important, but if you start using in the exam, they will be very impressed that you know how to make use of you know, these Trennbare meaning is to separable verbs. Tren. Trennbare is the meaning is to one something which can be separated, right? So abholen gets separated, right? Ab separate, holen separate, and we are doing conjugation for holen. So now let me give you example. I say here, I pick up pick up the child. If this is the thing, if this is the sentence that we are going to make, pick up is what? Abholen, right? Abholen is to pick up. So before we do conjugation, we will separate this out, right? This will be going at the end. So what is left? Holen. Holen. Now this is the verb, okay? And this verb we will conjugate. So now you know that with is, what is the ending? A. So here this ending you have to remove and put A for is. So what it will become? Is hola, du holst, ergs holt, wir holen, ihr holt, sie holen. I think there's no doubt with this. So when I say I pick up, for example, if I say I pick up, forget about the child. So what I will say is hola and then ab. Ab will go at the end. I said forget about the ab. Do the conjugation for holen. So en I removed and added a at the ending. E ending because the subject is. So it will become is hola and ab goes at the end. Any doubt is there till now? If there are no doubts, please comment in the chat that you are getting everything till now, because this is very, very important. Okay. If you are getting any doubt, you have to just tell me that, okay, you are not understanding. If you are getting everything, it should be all right. There's no problem. Yeah. So now, how this sentence will be? If I say I pick up the child, then is hola das Kind. Kind is what? Child, right? One child is das Kind. Is hola das Kind ab? So is the subject. First subject will come and then the verb, right? Conjugated verb. So hola and ab will go at the end. See, is hola ab, and whom you are picking up? The child, right? So that will come after the verb. So this is the direction you have to follow. That is hola thus kind ab. I'm just giving you 5 seconds to just take a look of this one. Okay. If you get any doubt, you can tell me. Now let us take another one. Okay. We are going to do the conjugation for abholen first, and then we will proceed, okay, for next verb. So now, hi. So now let us take another one. Okay, I say you pick up your sister or the sister. You pick up the sister, or suppose you are driving by car and you are going to her school and to pick her up, right? You say I pick her up. You don't say I pick up her, right? That's why, because pick will remain and up will go at the end. Similar to English, here also in German, this will go at the end. So with do, let me rub this to make life easier for you so that you can see clearly. So now I will say first, let me put again abholen was the main verb. I broke it from here because it is Trennbare. Now holen is the main verb. Remove en, and what you have to put for do, st is the ending. So it will become holst, right? What it will become? Holst. So I will say do holst and then up will go at the end. So you are picking up. Whom you are picking up? The sister, your sister. So you will say do host deine Schwester up, right? If you are picking up your daughter, you will say do host deine Tochter up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, holst. So this is very important. So can someone make a sentence? I'm just giving you. Um, they pick up their books. They, let me give this sentence. You try it out. If it is wrong, no worries. I will explain anyway. They pick their books. They pick up their books. or they pick their books up. Okay, something like that, or they pick up their books. In English, I'm just putting it here. Okay, or you can say they pick up the books. Let us keep it the books. Okay, let me see who can make this sentence. I'm giving you 30 seconds for this. They, I think you know, this is G. Pick up, I have already explained you. Abholen. I'm just giving you 30 seconds to try your hand. If you are getting it or not, I will just check. And book is das book. Das book. And plural, many books, the Bücher. I'm just giving you everything, and then I want you to just, make a sentence. Let me see if you are able to make a sentence from it. Another 10 seconds and then I will explain. Don't be scared of making mistakes. Here we are learning. So this is your chance to try it out. Even if you make mistakes, no one is judging you. All I want is that you try your hands. Okay. In this class, we are not just seeing one directional, I'm just explaining, you are hearing and you are not practicing. That's why for everything we are practicing. Yeah. I can just do conjugation and stop it, but I want you to practice. That's why. Please do it if you want. Another 5 seconds. All right. All right. So now let me explain. They pick up the books. So they is what? They is what? G. One moment. So I said they pick up their books or the books. Okay. The books. So they is what? Z. Right. And pick up is abholen. This will separate and it will go at end. Holen will remain the same. For GG, it remains the same. So I will say G Holen and ab at the end, right? But what they are picking up? Books. So I will say the Busa. I will say the Busa. The Holen the Busa ab. See, it is so simple. It is not complicated, but you have to go step by step. Okay, you don't have to rush. Even if it is wrong, don't panic. Okay, I'm explaining several examples in this 45 minutes class. We are going to practice many examples, so don't be scared of making mistakes. All right, so now let me give another example and I will see that who can make this sentence. I'm saying we are picking up our friend. We are picking up our friends or the friends. Okay. We are picking up the friend. And the friend is Freund, right? Freund. And many friends, the Freunde. The Freunde. So I'm saying we are picking up the friends. We are picking the friends up. Okay. Something like that. So who can try? We is wir. We is wir. And picking up abholen. Abholen. So now it will separate here and we will do the conjugation for holen. So holen in case of ending remove, but with via again the same ending will come. So holen will remain the same, right? It will remain the same. So it will become via holen and up will go at the end, right? But whom we are picking up? Friends. So this the Freunde will come. The Freunde will come here. Wir holen die Freunde ab. It will become wir holen die Freunde ab. I hope till here there is no doubt. Okay, I see the answers coming up and that's perfectly all right. Wir holen die Freunde ab. This is correct. Okay. Now If I say you guys pick up the you guys pick up your daughters. I will say you guys pick pick up your books or notes, books, or you can say daughters. Let me see who can make this. You guys, the sentence is you guys, and you guys, you know what? You guys is plural of do. Do is you, do is you, and ear, plural of do is ear. Okay, this ear. You see, you guys. Who can make this sentence very quick? I give you 15 to 20 seconds for this, and then I will go for next verb. I will go for next verb after this. You guys pick up your daughters, not notes, books, and just put daughters. Let me see who can make it. Who is the first person to make this one? And then I will explain and then move on. Yeah. All right. So let me explain this one now. You guys is what? Ear. Okay. Ear. So what comes at the end? Te. Now what is the verb? Abholen. Abholen gets separated here. This is the main verb. This is what we will conjugate. So what is the ending? En. Remove en, and what we have to add? Te. So this will become holt. Holt up. Now the sentence will become, if I say you guys pick up, so what will happen? Yeah, holt up, right? This will be the sentence. But now your daughters you have to. So doctor, right? You have to put here, and that is what will be the sentence. I hope this is clear to you guys. If that is the case, then let us move to next 10 verb, and we will cover at least 8 to 9 verbs, and then we will call it a day, because these 10 verbs, if you use in A1 or A2 class, A2 exam, you will get good marks in the exam, because they will understand that you are getting Trennbare separable verbs, you are able to use it, right? So this will be really, really handy in your exam. Trust me, if you start using these sentences, it will become, your life will be much better in German. You will already start learning fast. So now I say unrufen. Okay, unrufen. Let us take another verb, unrufen. So what is the meaning of unrufen? Unrufen is to call. You are calling someone on phone, right? That is unrufen. So how this conjugation will happen? Again, you see, let me take another color this time to make it clear to you guys. How we are breaking? Here we are breaking. Yeah. So this will go at the end. And what is the main verb now we have? Rufen. This is the verb. And un will go at the end, right? Un will go at the end. So now how we will do the conjugation? Rufen ending, you see, en, let me write here again, rufen. This became the verb, ending is en, remove the ending, and what we have to do? If I am telling I call, so what will happen? E will go here. So rufa, I will say is rufa un. Simple. Un will go at the end. So I'm telling whom I'm calling. Those things I'm not telling. I'm just telling I call. Okay, I call someone. So I say on phone I'm calling someone. So is Rufa un. Okay. If I say you guys or you call someone, so you will say do you call. So how it will happen? Do again Holen remove en, put st. So it will become do holst un, right? So something like as yeah, so not holst, roofst an, right? Roofst an. So this will become do roofst an. Now let us take a proper example and try to master this verb, because this, if you control, it is the most useful verb, because many times you will use this in every day. So he, I will say, I call my father. I call my father. Okay. So how will I make the sentence? I call my father. So I will say is, call is what? Roofa. Roofen, unroofen. See, unroofen. So break, remove en, put a. Roofa, and this will go at the end. So is Roofa un. But whom I'm calling? My father. Or I say is I call father. Okay, I call the father. I have not taught you possessive noun, still possessive thing, and that's why I'm not covering my. In next class, we will cover that so that you can make such sentences. But it is very simple, it is not difficult. So I say, I call the father. So father is what? Der Vater. But when I am calling someone, this becomes accusative, right? I is the subject, and this is the indirect, this is direct object. Whom I am calling? My father I am calling, right? So this is the direct object. So this is accusative. So in accusative, if it is masculine, this will change. So there will become den. So den Vater. So this will become is Rufa den Vater un. Un will be always at the end. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me in the chat. Okay. But if I say my father, right? So it will be same, nothing different. Is Rufa meinen, mine will become meinen Vater an. I hope this is very clear. So similarly, if I say she calls her daughter, okay, she calls her daughter. Who can make this sentence? Quick. Try it out. This is your time, because why I am giving this, so that you will practice. If I just teach you, you will never practice, and everything will remain in the video. Okay, so I want you guys to practice. Type here in the chat. So she calls her father or daughter. Sorry, not father, daughter. She calls her daughter. Yeah, so this is correct. Ihren Vater, yeah. But when I say she calls her daughter, so what will be the sentence? Let me rub. Meanwhile, you guys ping in the chat. Mm, Let me see who is the first one. All right. Yeah, I see the answer already, but it is father. So I calls her mother or the mother. She calls the mother. Talking about her mother. So obviously the mother. So who can try this out? C is what? G, right? This G, right? He, she, it, er, sie, es. So ending is te. So unrufen, this will be separated. Remove this ending en, put te, and this n will come here. So I am saying sie roofed un. G roofed un. But whom she is calling? The mother. That will come here. See the rule here. Keep this rule in mind, that ending will come at the end. Second position always verb will come. First is subject, first place is subject, second is verb, and then whatever is broken goes at the end, and the object will come after the verb. So I'm saying sie roofed die Mutter, the Mutter an, right? If I would have told she calls her father, very simple. Father is der Vater, this will become den Vater. If I say you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys call, you guys call your teacher. Your teacher is dein Lehrer. Okay, they are dein Lehrer. Dein is what? Your. Do is you. Dein is your. So who can try this out? You guys. This time it is you guys. You guys is this guy. Let me see quickly. And then we will go to next verb. Okay. We will go to the next verb after this. Trust me, this is the most important till now. Whatever we have learned, if you are able to make sentences for Trennbare verb, meaning you are understanding already you are already at A1. In fact, more than that. Okay. So this sentence, who can try? First, let me see who is the first one to try this out. Why I am giving you this? This is little bit tricky, but not very difficult. Let me see. Once I get an answer, I will move on. You have 10 seconds more. You have 10 seconds more. Yeah. So I see the answer already. So ear, you guys is ear. Ear. I will make sentence here. Ear. Rufen. Call is rufen, right? Rufen. Unrufen. Un will go at the end. Rufen. Remove this. Putte. Ear roofed. Un. But whom you are calling? Your teacher. So dein Lehrer. But this dein will become what? Deinen. In ein will become einen, and der will become den, and dein will become deinen. It will become here. Yeah. So, but here it is not you. If I'm saying you, then it will be like that. Okay. That's why I was changing this. Okay. So you just keep it like you guys are calling your teachers a teacher, then it will be different. I have not taught you this. So just for now, just forget this. Just say you guys call your teacher. Okay. Or the teacher. And I see the response. So in this case, you can say, yeah, du rufst deinen Lehrer an. That's correct. All right. So now let me move on to next one. Okay. All right. Let me rub this and then we will move to next one. If you have understood already till here, it means we have already covered today's class, but I just want you to practice few more. Okay, and then we will wrap it. Okay, we have 10 more minutes, 15 minutes, and we will practice 3-4 more, and then we will call it a day. So another verb is einladen. Einladen. Einladen is to invite. What is the meaning of einladen? To invite. How this will be broken? Let me see. 1 second. All right. So einladen is the verb. How we will break? Einladen is to invite. You are inviting someone to your house or something, right? So how this will be broken? Einladen. Break here. Okay. So what you have? Laden. Laden. This is the verb which you will conjugate, right? And ein will go at the end. Ein will go at the end. So now laden en is the ending, right? And remove this, and with is, I will say is lada, and ein will come here. Do, and when you have d at the ending, then einkaufen. So when you do shoppings and all, right, this is einkaufen. Okay. So I say that how you will do first ein, right? Ein is the separable part. It will go at the end, and main verb became kaufen. Kaufen. Now remove en and start with the ending part. So is kaufe ein. So with is e will be there. Du kaufst st, kaufst. Kauf will remain the same. Do will come here. St put the ending. and then du kaufst ein. So you are doing shopping. When I say we are doing shopping, so it will be what? Wir, wir is we people, right? And kaufen, en remove, and with wir again the same ending, right? En only. So it will become kaufen itself, right? Wir kaufen ein. Ein will be always at the last. I told you guys, right? So there is no doubt in at least ein part that ein will be always at the last. So let me see who can make this sentence for me. That he is he purchases or he purchases drinks. Okay, drinks, drinks. Let me see who can try this out. Or vegetable, whatever is easy for you, just try it out. Either drinks or vegetables. So I am saying he purchases or shops, does shopping or purchases. Okay, vegetables, vegetables. This is the sentence. Let me say who can make this sentence. First one. You have 30 seconds for this. You can make mistakes. There is no problem with this. And then I will explain. In 5 minutes, I have to cover one more verb. So guys, do hurry up a little bit. And okay. Let me see if someone tried. Okay, so I'm saying vegetable is Gemüse. Okay, das Gemüse, die Gemüse. Okay, das Gemüse oder die Gemüse. So it is simple. Er is what? He. Er. Right? Kaufen, einkaufen. Ein separate, kaufen separate. Kaufen. So ein will go at the end. Now kaufen is there. So remove en. Put te. With air, what we are putting? Te. Right? We are putting te. Just remember that table. So er kauft ein. This is the sentence. But what does he purchase? Vegetable. Right? So yeah. So Gemüse. You can say Gemüse. Er kauft Gemüse ein. I hope till here you guys have understood each and everything. Okay, so now last one, which I am just trying to give you, is the most important of all, anfangen. Anfangen. Anfangen is to start. Okay, to start. The meaning is to start. Okay, so I can say I want to start my work, or you want to start your work, or we will start our class at the right time, we will start. So such sentences you can form with anfangen. Okay, so how this will work, let me take another color this time. Okay, so how this break will happen. So here this guy is breaking from the main verb. Okay, so now what you have? Fangen. What you have? Fangen. Now let me see if you guys have any doubt till now. I think no doubt. Okay, so now fangen. So in fangen, what is the ending? En. Remove this ending. What you have? Fang. Right? And now with is what it will be? Fanga. With st, but this will change. This for do and air, I have already explained to you guys that this will change to fangst. Okay, and fangt. Here fang will become a umlaut. Okay, but here it will be same, fangen. Here fangt. Gigi fangen. Right? So now I will say is fanga, du fangst, rgs fangt, wir fangen, ihr fangt, and g fangen, and then un will be always at the last. So I will say I start is fange an, you start du fängst an, he start er fängt an, right? Er fängt an, uh, er fängt an, we start wir fangen an, you guys start, ihr fangt an, they start, sie fangen an. I hope there is no doubt in this. Okay, so now let me see who can make this sentence last sentence for today's class, and then I think we will call it a day. Okay, we start at 5 p.m. on Saturday. Okay, you can try this sentence. If it is wrong, don't panic. We start at 5 p.m. on Saturday. We are starting our class, right, on 5 p.m. on Saturday. So just make this sentence. If you are able to make till here, then this is very simple. I have taught time also, right? If you are revising whatever I have already taught, then this will be very simple. You can just make this, forget about this Saturday. Just say we start at 5 p.m. Let me see who can make it. I'm giving you 30 seconds. I will explain and then call it a day. Okay. I'm just waiting for you guys to answer, and then I will explain and call it a day. Another 10 seconds. We start at 5 p.m. If you are able to answer this sentence, meaning you are revising also, you are learning also new things, and at the same time you are revising also the previous thing. Okay, if you don't revise the previous thing, then you will not grow, right? That's why I say that always revise whatever I have taught. Okay, but no worries, I will explain if you make mistakes. Another 3 seconds and I will explain. All right, sure. So now I say we start at 5 p.m. right? This is the thing. This is time. So now first see anfangen. Anfangen. This is the verb. With where there is no change in the ending. It will be fangen. An will go at the end, right? So this will become fangen an, right? Fangen will remain fangen because we are always en. So this will be en itself. So fangen an. So now we say we are fangen an. This is the sentence. We start. But at what time? 5 o'clock, right? So what is 5 p.m.? 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock is 17 o'clock in German, right? So you will say wir fangen um 17 Uhr an. Um 17 Uhr. O'clock is 17 Uhr. 17 Uhr. See, 17 Uhr an. Let me see who tried 17 Uhr an. And he is right. Okay, Pankaj is right, but he did a mistake with air. I will explain. With air, fangen will change. Okay, I have told this also in the previous class. Remove this ending, put te. But this a will change to a umlaut. So it will become air fängt an. If he is starting. If he is starting, I will say er fängt an. But when I'm saying we are, then there will be no change. I will remain. Only change happens with do and er. I have explained this in the previous class. So do fängst, fängst an. You start. He starts er fängt an. Right? Wir fangen an. See ending. See, fangen was there. We have fangen. remove ending. Fang is there. Now st I'm adding fangst, but fang becomes fangst. Ear becomes fanged. We are fangen an, and ear, very simple. Fangen, fangt, an, fangt, an, gigi, gigi, fangen, fangen, an. So you start, he starts, we start, they start, you guys start, they start. So simple, very simple, right? We are fangen an. At what time we are at? At is gypsen ua, o'clock. Okay, gypsen ua. See how nicely you are able to make sentences. You have to trust that you are already learning now. Okay, but once you revise these concepts, then you will be able to make big sentences. You will think, okay, I don't know anything, but when I start making sentences, you will say that, oh, I knew everything. Okay, why you are not able to make sentences? It's just because you are not practicing the previous videos. Okay, so you have to watch those previous videos again and again. Okay, but I'm trying my best to revise everything in the class. I'm trying to teach everything whatever I have taught in the previous class, so sometimes I go slow just to make sure that you guys understand. But even then, if you feel that I am little bit fast, you can put in the chat that, Kundan, can you be a bit slow, because I don't know whether you are understanding or not, right? So if you say you are understanding, I will assume you are understanding. But if you are saying I don't understand, then I will explain again and I will be slow. So don't hesitate to tell me that, Kundan, can you be bit slow, or can you please uh, explain again? Yeah, because in this class we want you guys to be 100% sure of whatever we are learning. So today we have covered this topic, and in the next class, we have already learned about nominative, accusative, and dative. So we will see several examples for dative. Okay, in the next class there are many more things to be covered in dative. So because dative is a long topic, so in dative we will see some more variety, and then we will be ending these topics. So we will be left only with, three more topics to cover in A1. So we are right on target. I think within the end of, mid of next month, December, we will be done with A1. Okay, as promised, we are right on track. So thanks for your time. I appreciate your patience in learning. If you have not understood anything, please put in the chat or comment later that you have not understood anything, and I will be glad to explain you. So thanks for your time again, and see you again probably on, yeah, tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.